They say I'm marrying soon, but they don't know her name, not yet. They whisper in the palace halls that she is not of royal blood, that law cannot rewrite legacy. My father stands quiet. Behind his eyes, doubt, traditions, pride. My heart, it's louder than a battlefield. I did not choose a queen for her crown. I choose the one who made me believe in home. There I found her. She was not standing under chandeliers. She was sitting beneath a fig tree, feeding birds with broken fingers. The wind called her name before I ever could. She had no title, no emblem, no tribe. But when she looked at me, I forgot. I was a prince. In her eyes, I wasn't royalty. I was a man, worthy of being loved. The first time she touched my world, she entered the palace like wind, soft, scented with jasmine, unannounced, but undeniable. She didn't bow, not out of arrogance, but purity. My guards stepped aside, not from fear, but from presence that demanded reverence. She looked at my father, not as a king, but as a man whose heart she wanted to win. My father's eyes changed that day. He didn't speak, but I saw it. The flicker, the hesitation, a tear in the armor of generations. She walked out of the room, leaving behind no arguments, only the echo of grace. And for the first time, my father didn't talk about lineage. He talked about light. The way she loved me, she never asked for gifts. She asked for time. She never wanted castles. She wanted calm, while others wanted paradise, and parades, and jewels. She wanted poetry. When I gave her silence, she filled it with softness. And when I gave her fears, she wrapped them in her prayers and gave me peace back. My nights with her before the world knew. We spoke in code, in glances, in shadows of moonlight between the pillars. We exchanged silence like secrets. She never once said, "I love you." Instead, she would ask if I would eaten, if I had slept, if my dreams were still mine. And somehow, that felt holier than every confession I would ever heard. The council disapproved. She's not of noble lineage. They said, will she understand our customs? Will she carry the legacy with grace? But they forget, legacy is not carried in blood. It's carried in spirit. And she walks like someone whose soul remembers empires that history forgot. The choice I had to make. It was either the world or the woman who became my world. And for once, I didn't hesitate. I stood in the great hall, where ancestors washed from marble frames, and said, I choose love. not because it's easy, but because it's eternal. Let them whisper, let them doubt, but let history record. He chose her. Will she be my father's daughter? Not by blood, but by soul. She will bring him warm. She will bring him warm tea in silence. She will smile without demand. She will read his eyes, even when he sees nothing. And one day, he will take her hand and say the word I dream of hearing. You were never outside this family. You were always part of its prayer. Our wedding night will be sacred. No fireworks, only candlelight and sincerity. No trumpets, only verses. She will wear white. I will wear nerves. And when I lifted her veil, it will not be the start of something. It will be the homecoming of a soul I had met long before I was born. Our love is not perfect, but it's powerful. We argue. She gets quiet when I raise my voice. I get restless when she hides her tears. But we always return. Return to softness. Return to truth. Return to each other. Because love isn't flawless. It's faithful. And she is my proof. She will be a mother my children thank me for. She will sing without rhymes. She will teach without fright. She will discipline with gentleness and forgive with strength. She will raise princes who know how to cry and princes who know how to pray. She will protect, not with walls, but with wisdom. And every child will know she was love before she was their mother. And princes who know how to pray, she will protect, not with walls, but with wisdom. And every child will know she was love before she was their mother. She will make my kingdom gentle again. My people will see it, the change, the calm, the beauty in the market streets, the kindness in the courtyards. She will speak less, but move more. And the nation will say, we don't know what she changed, but we have never felt this whole. And if my father blesses her, if the day comes and he smiles at her, calls her daughter with softness, I will weep, not from weakness, but from the closing of a wound that history kept open. She won't need his crown. She will have something more beautiful. His acceptance, his love, and my undying devotion. She before. So, before the world gathers, before petals fall, and prayers rise, let me say this. I do not marry a woman today. I marry my dua, my dream, my redemption. She will not just wear my crown. She will wear my past, my present, and every tomorrow I have left to give. And she will wear it all with grace. She's unlike any woman I have ever known. She's not just beautiful. She's unusual, the kind of rare soul you met once in lifetime not just years. Her beauty is not in her face, but in the way she listens, the way she stays, in the way she already knows what I cannot say. She understands me beyond words. She doesn't ask, "What's wrong?" She just holds my silence until it melts. She touches my hand, and the pressure in my chest fades. She walks beside me, not behind. She believes in me more than I ever have. She sees my flaws, and still, she chooses me again and again. She's my soul partner, not just my wife. She matches my rhythm, like a poem matches its last line. We are not mirror images. We are puzzle pieces. But I break. She builds, but I fear. She prays. She was not sent to complete me. She was sent to calm me. She is not just my companion. She is my confirmation that Allah never ignores sincere dua. I have never loved like this before. Not with such purity. Not with such peace. Not with such soft courage. I don't love her because she is perfect. I love her because she makes me everything else feel less important. My palaces feels warmer. My mind feels clearer. Even time feels kinder when she's near. I hope she fills our life with laughter. I don't just want a marriage. I want joy, real joy, the kind that lives in messy kitchens, inside late-night jokes, between ordinary moments, made golden by her smile. I want to see her dance with our children under the moon. I want to grow old to the sound of her laughter echoing through the halls of her home. If I could write her a promise now, it would be this: I will protect your dreams. I will honor your presence. I will kiss your worries into sleep. I will never make you question your place in my world. You are not my responsibility. You are my honor. And if the day comes that I no longer rule, let the world see I ruled and I loved her. I'm planning my old age with her. Not just the wedding, but the winters, the gray hairs, the days when my hand will tremble and hers will still hold steady. Imagine us in silence, not just of distance, but of peace. 2 rocking chairs, 1 prayer mat, 1 lifetime behind us. No regrets, just echoes of laughter, and a love that only depends with every wrinkle we earn together. I will be her, always. Not just in poetry, not just in vows, but in the thousands quiet moments when she needs me most. I will be hers when her hand are tied. I will be hers, always. Not just in poetry, not just in vows, but in the thousands quiet moments when she needs me the most. I will be hers when her hands are tired from mothering. When her dreams feel far, I will remind her she became mine without trying. I will be her shield even when my body grows weak. I will hold her like sacred verse until my last breath become a whisper of her name. She's mine in soul, not ownership. She's not mine to control. She's mine to cherish. She's not a possession. She's a prayer that was answered with mercy and magnitude. I do not own her beauty. I belong to it. Her laughter lives in my chest. Her sadness shakes my core. She's the only one who could have over my silence like silk and make my royalty feel real. When the world forget us, when the curtains close, when the paradise ends, when the titles are just old words in dusty history books, we will still be dear. In a small garden, under an old sky, making tea, reading prayers, loving slowly, because empires fade. But what I have with her will outlive every crown I have worn. My final prayer before I take her hand: Ya Allah, if I have ever pleased you, if I have ever bowed with a clean heart, then bless this woman besides me. Make her the calm of my storm, the mother of my peace, the light of our children's spot, and the comfort of my dying breath. Let her feel chosen every day. Let her smile with freedom. Let her always know that she was not loved. She was honored. And I know. Now I read for her at the end of the aisle. And now the sky blushes in gold. The palace hall echo with rose water and prayer. But I'm still as a calm before a dream comes true. She is somewhere behind silk curtains, her heart racing in rhythm with mine. She doesn't know what every step she takes is bringing the stars close to earth. The world thinks this is a wedding, but for me, this is homecoming. The world thinks this is a wedding, but for me, this is homecoming. I have wandered through kingdoms, fought wars inside myself, broken every tradition into my room for her. And now I stand at the end of this aisle, not as a prince, but as a man, made whole by love. Let the drums beat, let the poets write, let history remember that today love wore a crown, and when she appears, draped in grace, eyes full of heaven, I will smile the smile of a man who knows his prayers were heard. I would hold her hand, and with one breath vow silently, I choose you again, not because I must, but because he went in another life, he won with another name, he went under different stars. It would still be you. So let them call me king, let the world cheer. But now, my greatest reign begins the moment I see you may walk beside me forever. Thank you for watching Fazza Voice.